Okay, we're back to Taash. We're gonna actually do Tash's side quest this time instead of just dinking around.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey. Don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes I practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Is it magic or?
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antam called you a Dari.
Yeah. Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
Yep. Don't want to scare the birds. So, okay.
My mother left the Kuhn not far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kantar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
The Kuhn isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
I have questions about, is Tasha's mom her real mom? And if she is, that has a lot of implications, right? Then she had a baby, not... Because in the Kunari have... The children, the parents meet, are called by the triumvirate or whatever. They bone, they make a baby. The baby's taken by the upper echelon and raised independently from the parents. So if her mom had her, did she escape before she had the child? Did she leave the Kunari before she had the child? Or is it not really her child? I don't know. Find out, maybe.
Don't scare them.
Sorry.
Do you miss living under the Kuhn?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Sure.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
Yeah, okay. She didn't want to give up her baby. She was pregnant and she didn't want to give up her baby. Sorry.
Enough for all of you.
There we go.
Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
What would they do?
She said they'd have me put in the Antam, use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Kuhn.
So were you not her biological child?
There
Were you
you
a
go.
child she was raising? As part of, like,
Over here's where I
the
practice.
priestess cast?
Why not on the beach?
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere.
Okay, fair.
What the crap is that?
The Antam must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari! Come on. These banners need to burn.
That's you. That's all you.
Got it.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
You.
Something inside my throat opens up and lets stuff mix together. Then there's this rush of heat as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
Guess that's the trade-off for being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
I can't pet this cat. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish. Purr, soft, soothing friend. Oh, it's a canary who liked a little kitty. A little softie. Who likes cookies and paintings.
An on-time supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Is it though?
Not for long. Watch.
Taash, see what you can do.
I've got it.
Wow, it burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
My mother said I went through a lot of spoons as a baby. This way.
More birds to feed?
Something like that. Karash, it's Taash. I brought food.
Avatash, it's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this with you?
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
Karash was a worker caste navigator. Got dragged along with the Antam when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
I'm sorry the Antam did that to you.
I do not have my old life or work, but I remember who I am. The Antam have lost even that.
You saw their banners? They're in the area.
I will not be seen.
Okay. Let me know if they bother you.
I am at peace, Avatash. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatash.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So, the dragon hunter has a softer side.
The Qun says you take care of people.
So, you're a little Kunari, a little Rivani, and a little dragon?
Yeah?
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Okay. Was that the whole side quest?
So how do you get it?
I left my old life behind to live in the necropolis with the Morn Watch. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus. So you take what works from each part, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's this guy. This guy wrote the poem about the cat, right? Look beyond the sea, white clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon smoke. This guy has a PTSD. I am so sorry, dude.
Language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravane were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world is.
Yeah? Maybe.
It's a very sweet quest. Where are we going now? Oh, shimmy.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Not that it's my business. She's not in my...
She always did like the flustered ones. In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied. although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Perhaps because in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again, Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Hanahedan, Evatash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
Sorry. She's like that.
She's very involved in your life.
Yeah. It was nice to meet Karash. Yeah. It was.
Okay, Mom, nobody has to be the man in a relationship. Stop worrying about gender so much, Mom. Goodness. Nobody's got to be the man or woman. We're just attracted to who we're attracted to. Calm down, Mom. Mom. She's trying her hardest, I know. Taash spent time on the Ravani coast feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. I mean, she's got to practice it, right? They have to practice it, right? An encounter with her mother, Shathan, showed that they do not always get along, but each have each other's best interests at heart. There's a quest here? I was going to go back to the tower, but how do I get this quest? The lighthouse. Maybe I just don't care for right now. Oh, it's so hard not to care, though, you know? This way? How do we get in there? Oh. Okay.
The lights in Minrathous, the level of enchantment for such casual applications, it's a wonder.
It's a party trick.
Those outside the Imperium beg to differ. That quality and duration. I've never seen anything quite like the turquoise light in that one market. Perhaps the owner...
Don't go after the turquoise.
I'm sorry?
The owner's got the only turquoise hue in the city. You start asking around, he'll make sure you stop. Permanently.
Ah, I'll admire from afar.
What's the name of that color? That black color? That guy insists. He's like really weird about it. Oh, did that door open? Okay, that door opened. Can I shoot this guy though? Not too far. Starts with a V, doesn't it? Anyway, he's like super litigious about it. So someone else invented a different color of black and said that everyone could use it except that first guy who came up with a color of black that he's super litigious about. So like a petty black war, which I love. I'm absolutely here for. Having IP 2 shades of colors and being able to control who uses them is bonkers to me. Like, I get that you may have come up with a patent for a particular blend of, for a particular, to achieve a particular shade, but I feel like that shouldn't be patentable, right? Like, is that novel? I don't think so. I don't know. It's stupid. Our IP system's broken. I guess maybe he treats it like a trade secret and just blacklists people he doesn't want to use it because there is no IP. I'd have to look it up again. Hi. You can't protect flavors or scents. You can copyright a recipe, but that doesn't matter because copyrights only protect being copied. Like the text. So everyone can blend together 11 herbs and spices. You know, there's no rule against that.
We're not alone.
And it's the same thing for fragrances, right? That's why designer fragrances exist. Knockoffs. You can't protect that. You can't protect blending lavender and patchouli together or whatever. Anyone can do that. So I assume colors are the same. What is down here? Oh, this way.
The Grey Warden sealed this door.
I've been here 3 days now, and I'm so close I can feel it. The treasure the old records talked about is just behind this door. The seals are the key. Find the matching ones and the door should open. They're hidden around the castle. It's almost like the bones are watching me, waiting for me to find these seals. If I get this open, I can go back to Kirkwall rich enough to buy the Viscounty. Running low on food, ate some of the local plants, and my guts are feeling weird. Just gonna close my eyes for a minute.
They might have
Uh-oh.
left us a clue about how to open it.
He was in the middle of writing his journal and he died. Flavors and scents and all those sort of things are protected by trade secret. So just don't tell anyone, you know. Is it this stuff? I see 3 of these shields here. Usually it has to do with this sort of stuff. I didn't see anything we could push or pull though, but let's take a look again. Oh, see, it's got, I put it on our map. Okay, so we gotta go back up. Okay, we'll go back up. If you're like shampoo, if you like the scent of a shampoo or a perfume or, oh, where are you going? You'll often flip it over and see that it'll just say fragrances, and it's the same thing. The FDA doesn't require... Hello? Did it go downstairs? Maybe. The FDA doesn't require a manufacturer to disclose the actual things that are in a quote-unquote fragrance. Even though you might potentially be allergic to that fragrance, the things that make up the composition of that fragrance. How do I get back up there? I'm way... I'm going the wrong way. Because fragrances can only be protected by trade secret, they don't require manufacturers to disclose what's in a fragrance. So you can't steal it. You can't cobble it together yourself. Sucks.
Nev, you're well connected in Minrathous.
I'm connected. Whether it's well connected depends on who you ask.
Oh.
Of course. It's just that I'm running low on a few key reagents. Myrna's had trouble procuring them as well.
I probably know someone.
Wonderful. Thank you.
The
They're fun.
smuggling fees might even be fair.
They're fun together. I hear one. A ghosty. What's it want me to do? It says something up here, right? Now what's this? I have to light 3 torches? Huh? Did it zip around here? Are these old Grey Wardens that are helping me out here? Thank you. So that's one shield. I need 3. And I released 3 ghosts. So I gotta figure out where all those ghosts went. Oh boy. Let's look. Can we, we're in Ravine? Here. This the one? This one. So we're looking for another ghost in this area? Is it up here or is it downstairs? That's here. Up? Oh. Blech.
I'll need a wisp.
Oh, the wisp goes in that skull. I hear one. And then he pulls the lever. Oh boy. No, it's just a fight.
It's a fight then.
These two don't have anything that goes together. Oh well.
Got it. That one's all set. One of the crows is still amongst the living.
Eh? What? You say something about the crows? Up here? Can I get up there? No. Through here. And now what? It's up there. There's the wisp. But how do I get up there? There's a jumping puzzle. It's not really a puzzle. It's just jumping. Okay, so how do I get up there? There. There. Okay. Looks like it leads us away. Oh, that's the crow.
The Antom kept me alive so they could use me to trick Ravane into sending more supplies. I didn't think anyone was coming.
The Lords of Fortune sent us. We've dealt with the Antom.
Thank you for your timely arrival. I'll get the supplies to Treviso and pay back the Antom there.
Yeah. I'm sure Lucanus would appreciate that if he were here with me. I just want to get Nev back to not being hardened, that's all. God. You really got to get up there, huh? Just always look up in this game.
Forward.
Okay, let's explore this because the wisp the wisp has a timer. Let's get all this stuff and then we'll do the wisp. Keep going, Rook. Guess I gotta jump. Gotta put down my tentative toe. Platforming, come on. I mean, it's babies platforming, but still. Orc. Orc. Is this hat power?
What a lovely view.
It is, isn't it? Whatever that coast was in Inquisition. It's like that. Is that Ravane? Was that Ravane? I just dropped down here to get this chest? Okay. And it just stays... I did all that work for a gray sword? Doesn't seem right. Okay, let's get this. Come in. We got a skull to put you inside. Like right over... Where is it? Over here? Like 5 minutes ago when I already forgot. Get in that brain. Pull that lever for me, please, sir. If you could. You're a doll. I love you. Okay. So just one more. Oh, look at this though. Is that something? That's nothing. I thought it was something. Ooh. Orders came down today. We're abandoning... He's gonna be sad. He's gonna be sad that he's gonna be broken up from his friends. Leaf and I have been watching the Ghosts UK, the British original version of Ghosts. I haven't seen the American version. It's amazing. Just makes me think of... Who's it? I can remember all their names except for the military guy. It might be, but let's break a bunch of stuff, huh? Look at that. That raised the gate upstairs.
Your notes on Tevinter protection ward rituals were enlightening. Although I imagine there must be a step between initialization and overlaying the secondary wards.
Sure, but that step's a formality. You can shortcut it.
There's intrinsic mimetic value in the formality.
There's value in finishing a job quickly before the Blood Mage kills you.
Well, yes, I suppose.
If my version scares you, you should ask Polara for hers.
Much, even more sensationalized, right?
Sounds like we got that door open.
Yeah, let's go plunder a Grey Warden vault. Woo! It's a big chest. It's a pretty big chest in there. Ooh, it's a couple big chests. Hat points. These red items are really, they're like cursed. They have bad effects. Like one of those bows I picked up is red last episode. One arrow. You can shoot one arrow. And it takes forever for that one arrow to regenerate. What's the fucking point of that? That's stupid. What a terrible weapon. Okay. All right, let's run all around and say hi to our friends. Thanks from Treviso. Okay. Should we chat with these two?
No, I know. It doesn't make any sense, but it works.
Wouldn't the connection to the lyrium cause...
The veil to rupture? Not if you're careful. Really, really careful.
Rook, good to see you. Belara was telling me about one of the artifacts she calmed. Her manipulation of the Hylic spheres put some circle mages I know to shame.
Oh, that's so nice. Really?
Belara, repairing the Illuvian network alone is worth a thesis.
Have you run into anything like it before?
Not at all. The principles are familiar, but the application, the finesse... Though admittedly, my interests lie more with the spirits. Look to Belara for elven magic expertise.
You were here, what, 5 minutes? And you had that thing fixed.
And it's quite a complex mechanism.
Well, thank you.
That said, I've noticed you working at all hours on that artifact.
Really? I don't think it's all ours.
And you're either the first to wake, or you simply aren't sleeping some nights.
Thank you, Professor, but I'm fine. Mostly.
That was really reassuring until mostly.
In between the two? It's hard. I've never had a chance like this kind of access to knowledge. It's Solas's old home. I want to learn as much as I can.
And we've time to learn it. But in order to do that, you must take care of yourself.
That knowledge isn't going anywhere. Relax a little, get some rest. You'll feel better and work better.
Right. I'm not great at that. Relaxing, I mean, I think to myself, what if I do it wrong? Then it's 3 hours later and I'm even less relaxed than I was.
Perhaps I can help you.
With what? Relaxing?
Yes, I can teach you some breathing exercises, the ones we show initiates.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Of course. We must look out for one another.
And thank you too, Rook.
Anytime.
Okay, I am going to relax right away. But first, I had another question.
I thought you might.
I'm looking good. Looking like a real beefsteak in my little Lords of Fortune outfit. Okay. Let's talk to her. Whoa, what's this? Is that the N7 stuff? It's the N7 stuff. I guess this chest just got lost in the fade and somehow someone shepherded it to our doorstep. Is it just me or does the armor look somehow familiar? Like something an old friend would wear.
The fires are lit.
Oh, we're really close to level 8. Okay, let me get this all done. You don't have to watch this. What's up, girl?
You've been quiet.
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I? I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Do you think this voice has answers about your magic?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning?
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Almost 10 years ago, a shaper from Orzammar bonded with a titan.
Titans, ancients. You think it's related?
It would make sense, wouldn't it? Volta. That was the Shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
I'd like for you to get the answers you're looking for.
Me too. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
Wish I had a body like that again. I used to be a beefcake. I used to do triathlons and a lot of strength training. I was, not as ripped as this rook, but I was pretty beefy. Then I got old. You win.
It looks like our boy Hassan is feeling his oats. Or whatever griffins feel.
He's getting the hang of it. When he listens.
He seems to be able to handle himself so far.
You got lucky the Gloomhowler didn't tear you to pieces, boy. You wait for my command. We attack together. Then we can kill stuff like that.
At least he's learning.
The instincts kick in. Griffins see darkspawn and it's a fight to the death. Like wolves hunting deer. Just need to corral it.
Sounds like the perfect soldier. And even flies.
Aerial cavalry. A full-grown griffin is a force of nature. Every muscle in him, every talon, every feather, honed into a killing machine. Hassan's ancestors took on archdemons.
Like his name says, he's an arrow.
Half lion, half eagle, with the instincts of both, griffins will always be hunters.
Just like his daddy Davrin.
I suppose we are our nature.
Not sure about that?
Most of my life I've hunted the darker things in the world. But caring for a griffin? What do I know about that? Yet here I am.
That's not so bad, is it?
Not the path I expected. Makes me wonder about Hassan, his brothers and sisters, still young, pure.
You're worried?
I'm responsible for the future of every griffin alive. I want it to be a good one. These animals live to fight, but I wonder if there's another path for them.
I'd like to think everyone can find a new path. Even griffins.
Just wish I knew what it was.
Doesn't every good parent?
Parents. A scary word. I'm supposed to be his bodyguard.
What do you think you've been doing this whole time?
Trying to ignore it. If I get myself killed by a Hurlock, that's on me. If it's Hassan, I just don't want to mess it up.
I think that's where trust comes in. That Turlum idea you keep talking about. Trust Hassan to find his way. Don't force things.
He's headstrong.
Good thing you are too.
Right. Thanks for the chat.
Archdemon. That was the word I was looking for last episode when I was dinking around in Ravane. That's everyone? Wasn't a lot to talk about this time around. Yeah, nobody really has a lot to say, huh? Okay, well. What do we got? We'll start a new quest and then we'll finish up. We'll go back to Necropolis, maybe. And then I'm sure we won't progress our companions more until we do more of the main story. I'll mop up all these side quests, and then I guess we'll go back to doing the main story. Necropolis. He applies weakened. So, someone who detonates weakened. He detonates sundered. So is there someone who does both? Nope. Alright, we have to talk to Myrna? Is this Myrna?
We've much to examine.
We got rid of that haunting in Arlethan.
It sleeps once again.
Excellent work.
I'm gonna write a fan fiction about Vorgoth.
Omens.
So, nice tombs you have here.
Thank you, Grey Warden. A pleasure to welcome one of your venerable order.
Their sacrifices are mourned by those beyond.
That's good?
Yes.
What do you think of romance with Vorgoth is like? Still need some more faction points, so let's try selling some valuables. That's not going to give us a lot. See, I think they changed that during the patch. When they patched it, I think... Yeah. Because it used to just be all for one faction when you sold stuff, and I think one of the 3 patches they've released, if the item is a Shadow Dragon's item, it will just give you the faction bonus regardless of who you sell it to, which is nice. Because that was going to be a pain in the butt. We still have to rank up to buy these last things, and we need 300 points still. So...
And keep watch.
What? I was like, we'll do this quest. And that quest was literally just turning it in. Should we try this? I'm going to turn it down. It's really cheaty. But I'm going to turn it all the way down to Storyteller. And we're going to try it. Should we try Prevent Death? No, that's really cheaty. Okay. Let's give it a shot. These dragons are hard. I anticipate this being annoying even on Storyteller. But let's try it out. Let's see what happens. If it's too much of a cakewalk, then I'll know there's the one in the Fade. I thought there was one more. Maybe it's just the one in the Fade? If this is a cakewalk, then I'll know for the one in the Fade. Okay.
It's the High Dragon's corpse.
It still has its lightning.
I was gonna... You gonna jump at me? There he comes. I can do my friend stuff? Which one applies weakened? And this one... Okay. Just have it. I'm just like checking out what his moveset is here, you know? Am I too far away to be damaging him? Or is he just not taking damage? Come on. Okay, we got our friends.
Once I leave this place, I will let all the unworthy kingdoms that try to chain me.
Nice move, bro. Nice,
Come on. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to hide behind that, actually. The team unsealed a forgotten chamber of the necropolis to destroy an evil spirit, only to discover the demon within had possessed a high dragon's corpse. I learned that dragons in Dragon Age are only female, and that males only get to be as big as like drakes or whatever. So all the big dragons you see in Dragon Age are lady dragons. It was a fierce fight to put the undead monstrosity to rest, but the demon was banished to the Fade for ages to come.
There. It's over.
An undead dragon. That's one for the books.
1,000-year banishment to the Fade. The Watchers will make note of the date.
I'm sick of these rumors of malign spirits. The dragon slayed by Lady Tannhausen will be taken to the taxidermy theater in the Shrouded Halls. What entity has the skill to crack our wards? Never mind to possess a high dragon's corpse. Huh. This is an old note. Feels like that's the same issue. Besides, if we don't begin now, the job will take twice as long. Let's hope the good lady bled her catch. So, in 1,000 years, he'll just be back? Oh.
They interrupt, as predicted. As expected, as hoped.
Hello?
What was that?
Learn, adapt, triumph.
All right. My old rivals sought to forbid me this form, and today I shall surpass them. Just demons. Demon stuff, I guess. Okay, is that everything in here? Dragon Horde. It's gonna take a second here, isn't it? At power. I think that's it. Yes, that's it. Okay. Let's get out of here. That's everything for the necropolis. Guess we could go back to Docktown. We'll call it there for this episode. And then when we come back, we'll go to Docktown. There's a couple of quests there we need to do. I don't know what the necropolis has to offer, but you know, just ask Vorgoth what the special is. Maybe someone's got some good stew or something. What do you think they ate in the necropolis? Anyway, let's find out together, and I'll see you in the next one.
A possessed dragon. We must find why its body was entombed here.
Audric will assist.
Of course. Let us consult our librarian friend tonight.